No, for sure that. So I was gonna ask you, it's alleged that you had gave up some people that passed away to reduce your sentence. It's a similar situation going on in Chicago with FBG Butta. Like you know that brother, or you familiar with him, I believe. It's a debate on, I see certain people, they'll say like, oh, that's ratting if you did that, but certain people look at it as if there nobody go to jail, then no harm, no foul. Now, how do you view that being, I had seen somewhere where you said you created them rules or something like that. Like, what's your take on that? Like, being that if you want to speak on it.
No, we speak on that. I got a freedom of speech, right? That's my amendment. First of all, shout out to FBG Butta. Yes, I did started the rules on this stuff, right? Here's the thing. If nobody go to jail and you able to finesse the system, that's cool, right? But this is where the suspect, where you in violation at. And I was just talking with Tune about the same thing, about FBG Butta, because like I said, even myself, I was an error, right? Because no street dude, stand-up dude, stepper, that's y'all term now, the steppers, should ever sit down with law enforcement. That should never come across your mind. You should never open that door to go sit down, because this is what happened. Whenever there is a rumor about you, there's always some truth to that rumor. So now the truth could be this. Okay, yeah, you ain't telling nobody that's alive, but you in there talking. I'm not in the room with you. You not in the room with him. What did you really tell him? Because the feds, or the state, they will do this. They're going to take down a lot of information, and they're going to put all that over here, what they don't need for right now, put that in the folder, and we're going to use this, what we need right now, so we don't know what was said. That's why I take my lick, because my people looking at it like, bro, on paper we see you gave up these 40 homicides. However, what else you gave up? How we know what you saying? Because all your credibility that went out the window now when you sat down. You sat down with them people, because that's we raised up in the hood to hate the police, hate law enforcement, don't ever cooperate, don't talk to them people. But then, what Butta's situation, what I looked at was this. It's sort of like T.I., like a character witness. Because it's like this. I got to be there to my family friends, because they want justice. So I have to be there to make sure they okay and they get justice. But then I got my street reputation I got to uphold, because it's like, I'm a real dude. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? But Mama Love, they don't understand that kind of stuff. They looking at it like, boy, so you better, got my child in the grave. You need to put them on, you know what I'm saying? I understand it now as a parent and older person. That's why I don't show favoritism with nobody. My thing be, I'm gonna just speak my piece, and then I'm gonna back up off the situation. But Butta should never set up there. No, Butta, come in, Butta, and shout out, like I said, shout out to him. Much love, respect to Butta. Him and I can have a one-on-one debate about this all day, respectfully. Because I ain't about to argue with, get all that. I don't get out, that's not my thing, get out of character. But even though nobody ain't go to jail, you ain't do nothing, but you know how some people say, take it to your grave, right? Now I heard a dude say this about me. Man, he put to take it to the grave, and even when them dudes died, they put have took their secrets or their stuff to their grave. I say, well, they did take it to their grave, or they did. Nah, I just took it from them while they was in the grave. You can beat back all kind of little jokes and play about it, but everybody's not gonna agree with you. Everybody's not gonna be on your side. Everybody's not gonna like you. So it's gonna be some people going, like me, I don't look at it as snitching. But I look at the other circumstances is why you sat with them in the first place. That should have never came to your mind or none of that. But some people look at it, hold up. That was a strategic move to get out of trouble. If I could drop this on them and nobody, I'm not taking nobody from their family, nobody not going to jail, man, I'm about to let them have it. Here y'all go, yeah, this. I'm gone. My face still clean because ain't nobody in jail can pull up and say, yeah, he got me in jail. So that's why I understand Butta's situation. But I can't campaign and say, and I have a voice now, but I can't campaign and say, no, Butta not wrong, because then I'm going to have to take back what I say about me being wrong, and then I'm going to launch a campaign that Cash Money got to let me on that jet. And we know they ain't let me on that jet, you dig? But Butta have a different situation than mine. But it's always going to be some talks. My thing is this, and hopefully Butta hear this. My thing is this. Leave them streets alone. You survive. You're a legend in Chicago. Move on, man. Now, reach out to, because here's my thing, bro. Whether you look at it snitching or not, once you sit down with the people, it's a black eye in the game. Now, your thing is now, stay out the game, stay out the streets. We see that ain't for us. Go help them children. Go reach out. Go start helping people out now. Change, man. You survive. Bruh, when I looked at, it was a dude, it was my first time hearing about MCM. Or CMC, which one it is? It's a gang in Chicago.
A gang in Chicago, Mickey Cobras, MC.
Okay, it's a guy that slept next door to me. That was one of them, right? And he was explaining to me how where they blocks set at, and then a few blocks down was the GD neighborhood. So I'm like, y'all was like literally be right on top of each other, right? Blocks, right there. And I'm like, whoa. But y'all still, gunning and, you living. So I'm like, I said to say this here. Sometimes it take a man to walk away. Let the people chit chat all they want, because all thing they doing now is promoting for you. That's why I got bulletproof emotions, so ain't nothing you can say on the internet to make me mad. Only thing you gonna do is, because I think too good now, only thing you gonna do is give me a chance to exploit the situation and see how can I capitalize off it. Because I don't run from it, I'm gonna run to it. And that's how I've been getting through on this internet, right? But I seldom say this here. If Butta take his time, right, and really assess the situation, look at Chicago as a whole. Nothing but gangsters, young steppers, waiting their turn, waiting to get a name. Bro, you'd have been to the county jail, fighting, going through all kind of stuff. You'd have been out there on the block stepping. I didn't see them in one of the videos with the what y'all call it, the blicky? What y'all call it? With the whoop? Y'all call it with the whoop. So listen, bro, nobody want to live like that. So my thing is, bro, you done made it, man it up. Move on. You ain't got no point to prove now. Your legacy has been laid. Whether you like it or not, the people gonna tell a story how they want to tell it. It's always two sides to every story, sometimes three. But you already made your name in the city of Chicago, and you young. Get on now, bro. You ain't got nothing else to prove. Nothing else to prove, because, bro, once you set up on that stand and got yourself out of that trouble, however you wiggled up out of that thing, you made it. Bro, let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say about me. I be solo, I be by myself, bro. When I go to Walmart, bro, and see these beautiful women with all shapes and sizes, bro, I be like, man, I just did half of my life, bro. I got locked up at 23 years old. I come on my 40. Half of my life in prison around a bunch of miserable men, a bunch of messy men, living in a bathroom, a toilet, and a bed right here by each other, and the cellar, he gonna be farting all night, gotta do number 2, and you be locked in the cell with him. Now I'm out here with all this land and world, man, bro. Hey, listen, I don't buy friendship, it's too expensive. So I make my living on the internet, bro. I'm happy with what I have, and I'm hoping that he take this and say, you know what? I'm about to move on, because, bro, your legacy been laid down. Whether you like it or not, how they gonna talk about it or paint the picture, it's still there. It's still there. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, he have a voice now. So now he still get to defend himself. And what happens is this, what I learned about the internet. You got some people, no, he ratting, that's ratting, right? So now you're gonna have people, well, who is FBG Butta? Who is this guy? They're gonna go research him now. So now when the people who don't know him, when they research him and they see who he is, some might take to start liking him and be like, you know what? It's a change in this guy. Or you know what? We could get him to come and talk to some of these children at the school or at this jail or whatever. So now you could change that bad into something good. That's how I get a lot of followers, bro. The people be talking, dragging my name, but then when they go see me, oh, they're in his character, oh, this is a different person. Bro, I stopped saying the cuss word and the N word August of 2005. I got over 900 videos on my channel. You ain't gonna never hear one cuss word or one N word come from me. So when people come to me, they're like, oh, I got grandmothers, grandfather, children, babies, watch my channel. It's family ready. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta take that leap and say, okay, listen, I was in the streets. I survived the streets. I made it out the streets. Now, excuse me, now I gotta turn the page. That hand there, that's not what God had planned for me. Now you got some people to be ignorant and say, man, I'm gonna still be a step, I'm about to steal, because if you play with me, I'm gonna put one of y'all down. Me, I'm too old. I don't have no point to prove. I'm too old. Bro, I always say I'm not looking for no trouble, I don't want no trouble. But if a fight starts, I will put it out. That's how I come up. It's gonna always be in me, but I know how to compress it. But sometimes the pressure bust pipes.
Yeah.
That's why I thank for being the next man. That's why I thank for being the next man. I'm gonna stay out the way.